Arnie. Hi. Hi, Hera. Hi. Hi. Hi, Malikan. Hey, guys. So, I didn't realize some of the updates made to the cafe. Yeah. So in order to get more materials for more recipes, you need to upgrade the kitchen equipment. Turns out, I could have done that the whole time. So right now what we really need is a bigger farm, but it's 10,000 because I just spent it all. I spent all our money on kitchen equipment. But anyway, there's more new menu items. Let me pop up the graphic for you guys. Where is it? But how is everybody? Happy Thursday evening. It would normally be a gacha type day. I'll do gacha next week. Or maybe a little on Saturday. I'm having a cozy week. So for cozy week, we're trying story time again. I wanted to give it another try. And this time I'm really going to try and channel my calm, cozy energy. Hello, America, yeah. Hello. I'm channeling my calm, cozy energy. How is the music? You guys, there's no game music, right? Okay, good. I'm just gonna run my cozy music. Though I don't mind the music that the cafe comes with. It's actually not bad. Is that too loud? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, here's the directions if you forgot. The other thing is, there's new foods. There's new foods. I tried to order some. So here's the new foods. We've now got rainbow popsicles. Hell yeah, happy Prime Month. So I should be able to type menu rainbow popsicle. But it does make me a little sad knowing that when the real game comes out next week, did I not spell popsicle right? Popsicle. 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 What the heck? Why does Twitch think popsicle is a fake word? Okay, now it works. That's weird. Anyway, we're gonna try a rainbow popsicle. Oh, let's see. Hello, waiter. I would like one rainbow popsicle, please. Yes, join. So we have rainbow popsicles. We have coconut water now. We have dongo, which is some sort of rice ball, I think. Of course, Iggy's going with the wolf. And then there's some more. We have hot black teas back on the menu. Hot green tea now. Hot espresso, caramel corn, challah bread, and sourdough. Is it challah or challah? Is it challah bread? Anyway, we got a lot more options. Well, we don't have milk yet because I don't have a cow. But as soon as I can afford to get more farm space over here, we'll get a cow. But we do at least have, we have coconuts now. We have rice. We have corn now. And I don't know what this pearl oyster does. It was really expensive. Maybe I should have held off. I'm assuming he produces a pearl. Or the chance of a pearl in an hour. I'm becoming addicted to this. This is reminding me of my old Farmville days. Does anyone remember Farmville? That's like old school Facebook. Idle game. Did I get what I ordered? Did I get my rainbow popsicle? I don't know. Yes, welcome in, Arnie. Feel free to order. I don't have waffles. I have water, rainbow popsicle, dongo, coconut water, hot black tea, challah bread, sourdough bread, hot espresso, and caramel popcorn. Ooh, caramel popcorn. That sounds so good right now. Is it caramel or caramel? How do you spell that word? Caramel. Popcorn. Let's see. Oh no, I spelled it. I didn't even write the right thing. Menu. Popcorn. Popcorn. Well, I hope we have enough to go around. But we should. Wait, why didn't your join work? Hold on. Maybe there's just the seats are all full. Whoa. You can add friends now, or at least in the full game you'll be able to like go to your friends' cafes and stuff. There you are. You're a kitty cat. See if we get our popcorn. Ooh, someone else got popcorn. Oh, that looks delicious. I'm an owl now. Well, let me go check on the farm. Yeah, and there's the corn for the popcorn, the sugar cane. I'm just gonna mess with the farm for a second, and then we shall move on. I mean the cafe farm. We're gonna read. Okay. I know, I don't have a problem. I might be a little addicted. I want a cow. I just don't have room for the cow. So I feel like I want to get to 10,000 first. Okay. Alright, let's how about that size? Can I flip this? No, because then you can't read it. I don't want it to go away. How's that? I'm put it there. I got a lamp. Is that enough light? I hope so. It doesn't shine exactly where I want it, but it does make light. Okay. Why no mouth move? Because my microphone is in front of my face, probably. Today we're going to read. We're going to keep reading a nice selection of poetry from Shel Silverstein's A Light in the Attic. I don't remember what poem we left off on. I should have gotten a bookmark. Oh, I think we did this one. Did we do homework machine yet? I think we did. Where are we? We did that one. I think we're about here. Did we read this one? Wild strawberries. I don't think, maybe we were out here? Maybe? I'm sorry that the light isn't the best ever. Oh, I almost... Uh-oh, knees. It's okay, you guys. You've seen my knees. I'm trying to see if the light is on. Is the light on? No, I don't want it to... Okay. Is that okay? I don't have the proper room on my desk for the lamp is the problem. Like, that doesn't even help. Oh dear. I purposely put the lamp on this side. The problem is my face tracking is right in the middle of my desk. I have 2 lamps. This one is rechargeable, so the battery might die. But it's nice and small, and it. Oh, this is my my Bulbasaur. Look Look how cute. He's so cute. I finally fixed him. He fell off my desk a while back. Where do I put him? So I have room. Okay. Alright, how's that? Double lamps. Is that good? Let's pray that this one doesn't die because I can't find the charger for it. Okay. Are we ready to read some poetry? Should I read it in a funny voice? Should we read it in a funny voice? Should we?
Should I read in this voice?
Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Alright. So yeah, Shel Silverstein was a poet and artist. I think there's an about me on the back somewhere. Maybe not. There's just a quote. Oh, I did bookmark it. I bookmarked it with a wrapper. Good job, past lyric. Alright. I hope everybody's cozy. Everybody has a beverage. Everybody has a nice tea. Okay, I don't know why it looks like I literally have every light I can possibly have connected. I have one more light I can turn on. I have every light on. I might get... This one takes batteries. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go get batteries for my fairy lights. It's like the last... What?
I was going to ask you.
I have every single light on that can possibly be on.
I was going to ask you if you have the little ring light.
Yes.
Is it on
Can
as
you...
bright as it can go?
Yes. Can you do me one favor?
Yes.
Can you give me batteries? I'm gonna try the fairy lights. Maybe.
I don't know if the fairy lights are going to add their...
I have 2 lamps! Maybe it's just the camera.
There's got to be a setting, right?
I mean, I've touched the light. There's brightness, but I've pressed that. Alu Eggy's hand, says Ecto.
Hello, Ecto.
I don't know! That one looks worse. Jeez. I know, why? Like, I have 2 lights. I need to figure out my lighting situation if I'm gonna keep doing hand cam stuff. It's like really bright on my desk. What if... I mean, it's kind of a pain, but I can use my phone light. Is that... That's worse. It's not helping. That's for sure. What if I... What are you trying? Oh, that. I mean...
Maybe it's an OBS thing.
Maybe it is an OBS thing. Maybe it... Wait, maybe I could change the brightness settings in the camera app. Uh-oh. Settings. Brightness. Brightness? I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not sitting in the dark room though. Iggy can vouch. Anyway, Alu, please join the cafe. I'm trying to make money because it's expanding our menu, and I want to continue to expand our menu. Oh. Lighting is a fickle mistress. I would like open the curtain, but the sun's setting, so we probably won't get much light from that. Yeah, no, literally none. Oh wait, I need more batteries than that. Okay, this is my fairy lights. You can plug the USB into your computer, so I've been doing that. Or you can plug the lights into the USB port, but I'm out of USB ports. Oh, something's backwards. What is backwards? Doesn't appear to be backwards. Well, they're not working. I mean, Iggy's probably right. I don't think... Yeah. I guess that could be... Yeah, the sun is setting. What if... What if... Okay, new plan. Ready? I don't know. I moved the book. Like... It's gotta be the camera. Anyway, I'm just gonna read. It will be okay. Like, the quality isn't bad, it's just dark. Okay. Is it this button? Doesn't do anything. Wait! Wait, it's working! Is it working? Nice, warm, and happy. Oregon is rain and cold and depressing. Yeah, it's nice, warm, and happy until it's 90 degrees outside. Is that better? That seems a lot better. Let's see if we can go one brighter if that's the brightest. Heck yeah. Okay, well, I figured it out, gang. That's much better, right? Yeah. Let's see if I can do one more, or else it will reset it and make it dark again. Okay. Wild strawberries. Okay, don't know why that helped, but it did. Are wild strawberries really wild? Will they scratch an adult? Will they snap at a child? Should you pet them or let them run free when they roam? Could they ever relax in a steam-heated home? Can they be trained to not growl at the guests? Will a litter box work, or would they leave a mess? Can we make them a cowberry, herding the cows? Or maybe a muleberry, pulling the plows? Or maybe a huntberry, chasing the grouse? Or maybe a watchberry, guarding the house? And though they may curl up at your feet oh so sweetly, can you ever feel that you trust them completely? Or should we make a pet out of something less scary, like the domestic prune or the imported cherry? Anyhow, you've been warned, and I will not be blamed if your wild strawberry cannot be tamed. That got a little dark. It's cute. I really like Shel Silverstein's poetry. It's really cute. It's really tongue-in-cheek. And I feel like it's funny for kids and adults. And also a little dark sometimes. And the illustrations are hysterical. Yeah. It's a good read. How to make a swing with no rope or board or nails. First, grow a mustache, 100 inches long. Then loop it over a hickory limb. Make sure the limb is strong. Now pull yourself up off the ground, then wait until the spring, then swing. Okay, I have a problem with, I like the rhyming scheme. I just feel like the last line could have been longer. If it was a song, it would flow good. Maybe don't pet the strawberries if they're like that. How's the music volume? As you can see, I have a new book today. Gum eyeball. There's an eyeball in the gumball machine, right there between the red and green, looking at me as if to say, you don't need any more gum today. When's the last time you saw one of these old-fashioned gumball machines? Sometimes they have them at like older chain restaurants. Like, I don't know if they're everywhere in the States, but CC's Pizza. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna make me hungry. Like, I ate an early dinner. But CC's Pizza, man. They used to have this pizza that had their, like, Alfredo pasta on it with the corkscrew noodles and the cheese. You could put extra Parmesan and red pepper flakes on it. Carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs. And I lived for that when I was a kid. But they had those big gumball machines that are probably unsanitary, and other little like quarter gotchas, the little capsules with like the little sticky hands and toys and stuff in them. And they had dessert pizza. Oh, hold on, I just realized the cafe is not on the cafe. Hold on, let me... Don't forget, there's new recipes. There's rainbow popsicles. Is that pronounced chala or chala? How do you pronounce that? Sourdough. Hold on, I gotta get my tips. Head pats equal tips. Oh, we almost have enough to expand, so I might have to close... I might have to close the cafe so we can expand. I also found the wall decor, which makes me happy. Alright. Hot dog. I have a hot dog for a pet. The only kind my folks would let me get. He does smell sort of bad, and yet he absolutely never gets the sofa wet. We have a butcher for a vet. The strangest vet you've ever met. Guess we're the weirdest family yet to have a hot dog for a pet. That reminds me of that one of the new Mickey Mouse cartoon. Nico! Hi! How'd the PC go? Is it done? Did you finish it? We're having story time. We're reading Shel Silverstein tonight. I'm having a whole week of cozy. Mickey Mouse, yeah, the new Mickey, I call them new, but they're not that new. They were like, what, 2015? The ones that came out before The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse, they're so funny. They remind me of old school SpongeBob. You're playing Epic Mickey right now? They remind me of old school SpongeBob. I don't know if you guys know which ones I'm talking about. They're so funny though. There's one where he chases a hot dog through the city. It's so funny. And the hot dog's like sentient. I never played. I don't know why. I think Epic Mickey was on Wii. I don't know why I didn't have it. It's the PC's mostly done. You got hot. Understandable. See, that's why I just married someone who could build a PC for me. And my brother helped as well. He's good at those things. I don't even know what's in my PC. That's right. It did get a remaster. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need Iggy to like write me a command on my PC specs so that we can just do a command for it, because I don't know what's in it. I don't. Couldn't tell ya. No. I married someone. I married an egg. I married someone who can build a PC. And also my brother knows how to build a PC. I thought I was very careful how I said that sentence. I guess I wasn't. I guess not. Alright. Next poem. Adventures of a Frisbee. Okay, wait. Is it just me or did it get dark again? Did it get dark again? Oh, is that too light now? Now we're getting like some weird glare. Adventures of a Frisbee. The Frisbee, he got tired of sailing to and fro and to, and thought about the other things that he might like to do. So the next time that they threw him, he turned there in the sky and sailed away to try and find some new things he could try. He tried to be an eyeglass, but no one could see through him. He tried to be a UFO, but everyone knew him. He tried to be a dinner plate, but he got cracked and quit. He tried to be a pizza, but he got tossed and baked and bit. He tried to be a hubcap, but the cars all moved too quick. He tried to be a record, but the spinning made him sick. He tried to be a quarter, but he was too big to spend, so he rolled home, quite glad to be a Frisbee once again. Yeah, feel free to lurk. That's cute. Here's a short one. Come skating. They said come skating. They said it's so nice. They said come skating. I done it twice. They said come skating. It sounded nice. I will roller. They meant ice. They meant ice. That reminds me of my I know I showed some of you guys my outfit I had made. A possible second outfit. I say possible because though I want it, did I switch it? Though I want it, I might want a different outfit first. This is the roller derby outfit I had made. I don't know why. I like woke up and I thought roller derby. I don't know why. I don't roller skate. I hate roller skating and ice skating. But I just thought that I would look cool. And cool I do. I love the jacket so much. Or the little vest, the little dark purple vest. I love it so much. I keep looking at it and then I keep looking at VGen and then I keep I want it. Anyway. But I might pick a different outfit first. I might get something else done. I have a bunch of ideas. I might just have her make a new one. I think she's too busy for commissions, right? I think she has a wait list up, but we'll see. Next page. The Me Who ends in exactly what? Oh, this is gonna be like who's on first, isn't it? Knock knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? That's right. What's right? Me who? That's what I want to know. What's what you want to know? Me who? Yes, exactly. Exactly what? Yes, I have an exactly what on a chain. Exactly what on a chain? Yes. Yes what? No. Exactly what? That's what I want to know. I told you. Exactly what? Exactly what? Yes. Yes what? Yes, it's with me. What's with you? Exactly what? That's what's with me. Me who? Yes. Go away. Knock knock. That's cute. It's like Dr. Seuss meets Who's on First. Very cute. How's the oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Music. Seems okay. Okay, I'm going to restart the cafe. So if you want to join again, you should do ! join. Because I need to expand the farm. See. Yes, yes, we will close. Because it's important. Wait. Where's my expanded farm? I did. There it is. Okay. Why did it make me click the button twice? Alright, join again if you are wanting to. Oh wait, we're not open yet. Hold on. Now I feel like it's too bright. I don't know. Alright. Can we afford a couple upgrades? No. Oh, we can. What if we unlocked a fryer? I need to put the... Okay. We have a fryer now, but we need some more livestock. I don't know what the mole does either, come to think of it. There's a mole digging. Oh! We can do a bunch of cows. Wait. And a bunch of chickens. Now we need some more of the other foods we unlocked. Oh, I think we're good on wheat. We could use some more corn though. Why do we have no veggies? That's crazy. Or coconuts. Oh, we're out. Okay. Well, that's good for now. Alright, we're open for business. We need to make that moolah. That sweet, sweet moolah. But, sorry, I'm becoming addicted to this cafe. I'm addicted. Okay. Oh. Alright. Thank you, Iggy, for rejoining. I'm gonna do coconut water. Hey. Oh, he got dango. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Either way, it looks delicious. See, now it looks too bright. You're good. You're there, Iggy. I guess it just worked. Hi, Kochi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, join the cafe. We have more items on the menu now. We have... Oh, well, we don't have... Wait, how do I get chicken? These are all laying hens. I don't think these are chickens that will give us... I don't know. Oh, these are chickens that will give us meat. Okay. So there'll be buffalo chicken soon, which is my favorite. It's not too bright. Okay. Clooney the clown. Like George Clooney? I'll tell you the story of Clooney the clown, who worked in a circus and came through town. His shoes were too big and his hat was too small, but he just wasn't funny at all, kind of like me. He had a trombone to play loud, silly tunes. He had a green dog and 1,000 balloons. He was floppy and sloppy and skinny and tall, but he just wasn't funny at all. And every time he did a trick, everyone felt a little sick. Oh, yeah. Folks sighed as if their hearts were broke. Every time he told a joke, folks sighed as if their hearts were broke. Every time he lost a shoe, everyone looked awfully blue. And every time he stood on his head, everyone screamed, "Go back to bed!" And every time he made a leap, everybody fell asleep. And every time he ate his tie, everyone began to cry. And Clooney could not make any money simply because, I'm sorry for the burp, he was not funny. That was really sad. Oh, we all... Is that what I am? Is that what I am? A streamer who's not funny enough? Oh, wait, it keeps going! It's the same poem. One day he said, "I'll tell this town how it feels to be an unfunny clown." He told them all why he looked so sad. He told them why he felt so bad. He told of pain and rain and cold. He told of darkness in his soul. Oh my God. And after he finished his tale of woe, did everyone cry? Oh, no, no, no. They laughed until they shook the trees with ha-ha-has and hee-hee-hees. They laughed with howls and yowls and shrieks. They laughed all day. They laughed all week. They laughed until they had a fit. They laughed until their jackets split. The laughter spread for miles around to every city, every town, over mountains, across the sea, from St. Tropez to Mont-Saint-Denis. And soon the whole world rang with laughter, lasting till forever after, while Clooney stood in the circus tent with his head dropped low and his shoulders bent, and he said, "That is not what I meant. I'm not funny, just by accident." And while the world laughed outside, Clooney the clown sat down and cried. Oh my God. That's so sad. Wait, if it wasn't too bright. That's so sad. That was a really sad poem. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. How does Joe Silverstein give me Tim Burton vibes? Or Roland Dahl vibes? Like, who wrote the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Just like dark, but funny? Trying on clothes. I tried on the farmer's hat. It didn't fit. A little too small, just a bit. Too floppy. Couldn't get used to it. Took it off. I tried on the dancer's shoes. A little too loose. Not the kind you could use for walking. Didn't feel right in them. Kicked them off. I tried on the summer sun. Felt good. Nice and warm. Knew it would. Tried the grass beneath bare feet. Felt neat. Finally felt well dressed. Nature's clothes just fit me best. That's cute. That's cute. That's way less sad than the last one. Shapes. A square was sitting quietly outside his rectangular shack when Triangle came down kerplunk and struck him in the back. "I must go to the hospital," cried the wounded square. So a passing rolling circle picked him up and took him there. That's cute. That could be longer. That was cute. Tired. Well, that's me. Apparently, I'm yawning. I'm telling myself to sleep. I'm reading stories. I'm making myself eepy. How'd I do that? How'd I make myself eepy? Hi, I am Steve for real. Welcome in. We're reading some Shel Silverstein poems for a nice bedtime vibe. Yeah, I guess it is dinosaur. Okay, let's do tired first. I've been working so hard, you just wouldn't believe, and I'm tired. There's so little time and so much to achieve, and I'm tired. I've been lying here, holding the grass in its place, pressing a leaf with the side of my face, tasting the apples to see if they're sweet, counting the toes on the centipede's feet. I've been memorizing the shape of that cloud, warning the robins to not chirp so loud, shooing the butterflies off the tomatoes, keeping an eye out for floods and tornadoes. I've been supervising the work of the ants and thinking of pruning the cantaloupe plants, timing the sun to see what time it sets, calling the fish to swim into my nets. And I've taken 12,041 breaths, and I'm tired. It's cute. Alright, the dinosaur one is called Prehistoric. Prehistoric. There's a song from Skate 3 called Prehistoric. lizards, toads, and turtles, dear, with which you love to play. Or dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, a raid! Hello. Is it Kickisty or 660? Is it 60? I'm so sorry. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming by. Feel free to stick around for a bit. Go take care of yourself if needed. I'm Lyric. I am the Vinyl Angel. Also, Gotcha Goober Girl Failure. Also, try to be cozy. Just CC. Hi, CC. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you guys up to? Oh, thank you, Iggy, for the shout out. I actually have auto shout outs now. So now you get 2 shout outs. Now you get the raid message shout out and you get the Frosty one. That is the food critic one that says CC Stream is a delightful tasting menu of gaming experiences. The Stardew Valley course is a hearty stew rich with chatty banter and a hint of scuff. To the Moon offers a poignant dessert beautifully plated and reminiscent of Mark Peller's own flavors. Each broadcast carefully curated dish showcasing CC's narcissistic seasoning. What? Frosty and comfy ambiance. A truly unique dining experience. Narcissistic. Your job's been outsourced. I'm sorry, Iggy. Thank you, though. Well, I just wanted to make sure I never forget a shout out, but I appreciate the extra one. You're a narcissist? Are you? Self-proclaimed? Anyway, was I halfway through this poem? I was. I'll start it over. I'm helping your case. Oh, God. Prehistoric. These lizards, toads, and turtles to you are with which you love to play were dinosaurs and plesiosaurs in prehistoric days. They fought with armored ankylosaurus and wild brontosaurus, glyptodons and varanids, and hungry platysaurus. Shark-like ichthyosaurs and flying pteranodons, oh my god, this is the worst poem you could have popped in on. It's hard to read. Tyrannosaurus, Chronosaurus, and the treacherous Trachodon. Shrieking Archaetrix? Can a dinosaur fan help me? Triceratops as well, and those that I cannot pronounce nor even try to spell. But anyway, they slowly turned to lizards and turtles and snakes, and all the brave and wild woolly prehistoric people, they turned into us for goodness sake. Oh, you have to go eat. Have a good eat. Wait, did you say what you were playing? Was it Stardew? Well, I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for coming in. Well, Frosty sometimes is mistaken. Oh, guten Tag, guten Tag. We are reading Shel Silverstein. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I can't show that on Twitch. You're playing To the Moon. Oh, cool. Have a good food. Eat something yummy. A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. Can I show this on Twitch? Oh my god. Let's start with this one. Looks like my guitar. Oh, wouldn't it be the most wondrous thing to have a guitar that could play itself and could sing by itself? What an absolute joy it would be to have a guitar that didn't need me. I mean, that'd be cool, but I like playing guitar. Your English is, you're not good at language. It's okay. No worries. Oh. I'm gonna restart my tracking. Give me a second. It happens. I will totally bear with you. You know what? Last time I did this story reading stream. Let me recalibrate as well. Give me one moment. There we go. This should be okay. I don't know why the blanket is there we go. Uh-oh. I restarted it. It's still not being super happy. That's okay. Okay, the blanket has a mind of its own, but that's okay. I think it's just the microphone in my face. No cake for you. Yes. Oh God, not that kind of cake. So someone said that the story reading was helpful for them to learn English. So so it might be helpful if you're learning. If you're learning, but feel free to hang out. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna read this and I'm not gonna show you the visual because I'm scared. I mean, it's just an illustration. It's just an illustration. Spelling bee. These are for children, by the way. My mom read me these when I was a kid. I don't know if she showed me this one. Big tort. Oh. Tart? Is that tart? I feel like I can figure out some German words because English is a Germanic language. I can say Dankeschön. Okay, spelling bee. I actually, my lineage is like, there's a lot of German in there. German for pie or cake. I figured, yeah. Cake. I know cake in Japanese. Keiki. Anyway, I got stung by a bee. I won't tell you where. I got stung by a bee. It was just lying there, and it tattooed a message I can't let you see that spells out, "Hello, you've been stung by a bee," is what it says. These are so cute. I hope you guys are enjoying these, because they're just tickling me. They're just tickling me. Maybe that's the wrong turn of phrase. Also, by the way, reminder, if you would like to join the cafe, you can use !join, and you can enter the cafe. I will periodically check in on it. You can check in on it right now, see how everyone's doing. You can also order off the menu, our ever-growing menu, on our menu right now. Oh, buffalo chicken wings! Heck yeah, this is my favorite. How do you say chicken wings in German? Chicken wings. And do you have buffalo sauce? What kind of sauce? What kind of chicken preparation? I'm so fascinated. If I'm being rude, please feel free to tell me. I always get fascinated by meeting people from other countries. I promise it's coming from a sincere place. Sorry, recipes. Okay, so we have water, we have rainbow popsicles, we have cannelle. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. Coconut water, dongo, hot black tea, hot green tea, buffalo wings, hot espresso, caramel popcorn, challah bread, and sourdough. So feel free to !menu and then type a food item. You were eating food. It's Hühner Flügel. Hühner Flügel? Chicken wings. Have I ever met a giant? The only giant I've ever met is Jotun Red Wolf, fellow VTuber, and a half giant Viking VTuber. That can't be what you mean, though. Okay. Always sprinkle pepper. Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. For if you are kidnapped by a wild barbazoop who sells you to a ragged hag who wants you for her soup, she'll pick you up and sniff you, and then she'll sneeze, achoo, and say, my tot, you're much too hot. I fear you'll never do. And with a shout, she'll throw you out, and she'll run away from there, and soon you will be safe at home, sitting in your chair. If you always sprinkle pepper in your hair. A legal giant with giantism. I have not. I thought that was quite rare. Quite rare. What is the I did not know. I have? Wait, seriously? Wait, how tall are you? If you don't mind me asking. How tall? That's so fascinating. Oh, okay, wait. I have to type that into my converter. I didn't think about that. I don't know centimeters because I am an American and we do everything in feet and inches. 223 centimeters in feet is... I'll type it. I'll do it. 7'3"? Oh, 26. That's even taller. 7'4"? Whoa. Have you ever heard? There's a song. It's really niche. There's a song by the country band Big and Rich. And it goes, it's hard to get around in a 6-foot town when you're 10 feet tall. Anyway, that's what that makes me think of. Well, I hope that life hasn't been too difficult for you because that sounds like a lot of ducking under doorways. Wow. Okay, I'm going to read this poem now. It's called Peckin'. The saddest thing I ever did see was a woodpecker pecking at a plastic tree. He looks at me and friend, he says, things ain't so sweet as they used to be. Oh, that is really sad. That's really sad. It's fun being this big. It allows you to give it better hugs. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Dust. Really appreciate it. Welcome. Oh my gosh. This illustration. It's funny, I'm not nearly that tall at all, but I'm pretty tall for a woman. I'm like 5'7", 5'8", which is pretty tall. Oh, bad accent. Cozy lyric in a blankie. What will she read? She's reading Shel Silverstein poems, which are getting weirder and weirder. Okay, bad accent. Well, I'm not gonna do German. That's for sure. Let's do a bad British accent today. It will be a bad British accent because I worry that my southern accent is getting too good. So we need to do a worse accent, but not one that's so bad, that I don't know how to attempt it. No, Dust, I can't do that. I'm scared. Wait, I can do one for you. Can I do one? Oh mein Gott. I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't offensive. Oh mein Gott. I'm sorry. Oi, pip pip cheerio, Dee Crumpet, Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. It's hot. It's hot. I can't get cool. I've drunk a quart of lemonade. I think I'll take my shoes off and sit around in the shade. It's hot. My back is sticky. The sweat rolls down my chin. I think I'll take my clothes off and sit around in my skin. It's hot. I've tried with electric fans and pools and ice cream cones. I think I'll take my skin off and sit around in my bones. It's still hot. Oh my gosh. That was very humorous. I'm glad you found it funny, Dust, and not offensive. I appreciate that. Turtle. Our turtle did not eat today. Just lies on his back in the strangest way and doesn't move. I tickled him, I poked at him, and dangled string in front of him. He just lies there stiff and cold and sort of staring straight ahead. Jim says he's dead. Oh no, say I. A wooden turtle cannot die. That one concerns me. That one concerns me. That one concerns me. Is it wooden? Or is it a dead turtle? Oh my goodness. Your Homeland's average children's story? Yeah, aren't the Brothers Grimm? Those are German fairy tales, right? Or am I wrong? Am I thinking of a different part of the world? Like Hansel and Gretel, right? Well, I think there's a lot of stories and folk tales that come from all different cultures that have sort of scary undertones in order to keep children from doing things like, okay, that one is German. There was like I guess the Emperor's New Clothes isn't scary for kids really. I'm trying to think of one. I know I've heard fairy tales from all different places. Also, a lot of cultures have tales that are quite similar. Like I don't know. There might be different versions. I think there's a lot of different versions of like a Cinderella type story. Snow White was German, yeah. What? And that one I can't remember the true ending because it was Disney-ified in the 40s, I believe, or 50s. It was in color. Disney recently butchered your favorite fairy tale. Wait, which one? Do you mean Snow White? Do you mean the live action? Oh, hi, Gricky. Do you just love when Twitch definitely totally always gives you notification that I'm live? Did you turn off my notifications, Gricky? Did you turn them off? I won't be mad. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. No. Hi, Gricky. It's okay. We're just reading some Shel Silverstein, The Light in the Attic, and talking about German fairy tales. Okay, so you're red hot boots on the evil queen and made her dance until she died of old age and agony. That's the real ending. Oh, that is the real ending. And isn't the ending in Cinderella? Isn't that they cut the stepsisters cut their heels off? Very common ending in a German children's story. Oh my gosh. And Hans Christian Andersen, was he German or wasn't he like Swedish? Who did wrote the original Little Mermaid. And that one ended really dark too. Sorry, we're talking about Snow White, but we're talking about cursed children's fairy tales. Can you think of any, Gruicky? This is an interesting visual. Crowded tub. There's too many kids in this tub. There's too many elbows to scrub. I just washed a behind that I'm sure wasn't mine. There's too many kids in this tub. There's another limerick. That's a limerick. Oh my god. We're in perfectly fine feet. Yeah, I don't know, Gricky. I don't know. You know a super scary fairy tale? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna snooze another ad. And we'll take a break together next time. And then the doves flew from the heavens and pecked out the sisters' eyes. There was a version that did have that ending. Was it Into the Woods? I think it might have been the 2012 Cinderella remake? No. Because that one was pretty Disney. There was a version I watched where they did get their eyes pecked. Anyway, channels. Channel 1's no fun. Channel 2's just news. Channel 3 is hard to see, and Channel 4 is just a bore. Channel 5 is all jive, and Channel 6 needs to be fixed, and Channel 7 and 8, just old movies, not so great. Channel 9's a waste of my time. Channel 10 is off, my child. Wouldn't you like to talk a while? It's funny. We don't even... Kids these days, there's not even TV channels. Once upon a time, there was a bald Twitch streamer called Lyric Weaver. I knew that's what you were gonna say. I knew. And I let you go anyway. I let you say it anyway. Anyway. Hippo's Hope. This is a long one. Oh, this one has multiple endings. Oh my god. Oh mein Gott. There's a story you were taught when you were just a little boy, where a little boy refused to eat his veggies, and a fairy turned him into a vegetable, and he was cooked in a stew. Oh my god. You also have Krampus. That's true. That's true. Do you know what, Dust? That Krampus made me think of Christmas. this year for Christmas stream on Christmas Eve, we did a walkabout. I pulled up some walkthrough footage of the German market, like German Christmas market. I don't remember what city it was in. But it was beautiful. Oh my goodness. It was so pretty. And people were all selling like knickknacks and candies and oh my goodness. I want to go there someday. Now I want to go to Germany in Christmas time. And my brother recently went to Austria, which I know is not Germany, but still. And he was telling me how great his trip was, and I just you've been? Is it crowded or is it nice? That's the thing with like certain touristy things. They become crowded and not so nice. I was thinking recently, me and Iggy have been talking about doing a day trip to a place I used to visit a lot as a child. But it's a big tourist area and I'm worried it's just gonna be busy. Busy. You're in the States. Oh. Well, I hope you're having an okay time in the States. You miss your homeland. I'm sorry. You don't have to. Oh, that is very true. That is very true. You probably don't have to worry about crowds often. We hate it here as well. I mean, it depends. It depends. I've mentioned before I live in Florida. Which the good thing about Florida is it never snows, so I don't have to drive in the snow. The bad thing about Florida is it's really, really hot. And people be wildin'. In other words, people are a little bit crazy sometimes. Oh, well. Let's not get super into. Let's make sure we don't get into politics here. But is hot? It's very hot. Literally everything. That's a good blanket answer. Yeah, it's the Minnesota of Minnesota. That's such a cute way to say Minnesota. Money America pays well. That's very true. It's very true. Dollar goes far too when you're buying things online from artists from other countries. It's kind of nice sometimes. I just need chapstick really bad. Very good country. Oh boy. Hey. Let's not talk politics. Make sure we don't talk politics. That is a rule. Greeky was just making a blanket statement. You know what else is good? Oh no, my chapstick. It like broke off in the lid because I didn't. Aw, this is my watermelon. Burt's Bees watermelon. Oh, hi, Marchin. Listen, I make Florida man jokes all the time. Think about a blanket. Oh, blanket statement is an expression that means, sorry, figure of speech. I forgot. Blanket statement means just a broad statement. Nothing specific. Oh, as a location to live. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Do you know what? Well, I have a grievance. It's I don't live in like a city, and also a lot of places in America are like this. Unless it's like specifically like New York, like big cities, it's not a very walkable place. Like I feel like a lot of other countries, especially like in Europe and stuff, you can walk a lot of places. Here, everything has become the suburbs. Oh, I think we have ads. I don't think I snoozed them in time. Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, and Marchin, Florida man jokes are fair game. I have no problem with them. Anyway, not very walkable. There's no public transportation where I live except like a bus. Living in Europe and working in America would be the dream. I see what you mean. Yeah. I would love some walkability. I can't walk anywhere. I have to drive everywhere if people can't drive. I feel like that's a valid complaint, right, Gruiki? I have to drive everywhere and people can't drive. Anyway, we're gonna read Hippo's Hope. Europe is very walkable. See? And I haven't been to many places out of the country besides like Mexico. Okay. There once was a hippo who wanted to fly. Fly Heidi, try Heidi, my Heidi ho. So he sewed some wings that could flap through the sky. Sky Heidi, fly Heidi, why Heidi go? He climbed to the top of the mountain of snow. Snow Heidi, slow Heidi, oh Heidi ho. Where the clouds high above and the sea down below. Where Heidi, there Heidi, scare Heidi, boo. He flipped and he flapped and he bellowed so loud. Now Heidi, loud Heidi, proud Heidi, poop, poop. He sailed like an eagle off into the clouds. Hi Heidi, fly Heidi, bye Heidi, boop. That's the happy ending. The unhappy ending says, and he leaped like a frog and he fell like a stone. Stone Heidi, lone Heidi, own Heidi, flop. And he crashed and he drowned and he broke all his bones. Bones Heidi, moans Heidi, crows Heidi, glop. And the chicken ending says he looked up at the sky and looked down at the sea. See Heidi, free Heidi, wee Heidi way. Turned and went home and had cookies and tea. That's Heidi, all Heidi, I have to say. Wow, that unhappy ending was something. That was scary. That was sad for the poor hippo with the flying wings. Is Shel Silverstein okay? Actually, I can't remember if he's still alive. I believe he has passed, if I remember correct. I'm gonna look up again. I feel like there was like a about the author page. Sorry, you're getting lots of lyric arm today. Lots of lyric arm. I went like the Wikipedia. Okay, yeah, he passed. He passed in 1999. Oh, that's right. He wrote, he was also a songwriter and wrote the Johnny Cash song, A Boy Named Stu. You lived in the border town Kiel between France and Germany. Oh. Does that mean like you could just like pop over to France? That's the other thing. Okay, there will be an ad in 3 minutes, guys, and we will all take a break. I'm gonna go get some water. You walked from Germany to France. When you walked to France, did you have to go through like some sort of border patrol or something, or checkpoint or something? That's crazy. Okay, do I think I can read this in 3 minutes? What if? Last night while I lay thinking here, some what ifs crawled inside my ear and pranced and partied all night long and sang their name old what if song. What if I'm dumb in school? What if they close the swimming pool? What if I got beat up? What if there's poison in my cup? What if I start to cry? What if I get sick and die? What if I flunk this test? What if green hair grows on my chest? What if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? What if I don't grow taller? What if my head starts getting smaller? What if the fish won't bite? What if the wind tears up my kite? What if they start a war? What if my parents get divorced? What if the bus is late? What if my teeth don't go straight? What if I tear my pants? What if I never learn to dance? Everything seems so swell, and then what if strikes again? That's really sad and accurate. That's like nighttime anxiety, but like from a little kid's perspective. I don't have a bookmark. We are on page 91. Oopsie. It's like 3 tries, but we got there. We don't have milk. There's no milk. There's no milk. There's no milk. Cricky, there'll never be milk. Wait. We have cows now. Uh-oh. We have cows now. Are the cows gonna let us have milk? Uh-oh. We do have cows. They're adorable. We have eggs. We'll have chickens eventually. I've been ordering it for 3 months. Like, damn. The board people know you very well. Oh, okay. Milky milk, mini milk. I wonder if we can upgrade something and get milk. Probably not. I alone should have made it profitable for milk to be added. I don't know. If we add a broiler, maybe that will give us milk? Or a soda maker? We can unlock soda. Do you want soda? Oh, I don't want to close it. We're not closing it. We're keeping it open. Soda. Well, I wonder if it will keep you in the queue if I close it. Okay. Oopsie. That's fair, Dust. That's fair. They put it, like, they usually wrap it in, like, a tortilla or something, I think, when you deep fry ice cream. I believe. They usually wrap it in something or coat it in something. Anyway, ads. I'm gonna get a snack. Hi. Griki, why are you being such a pessimist? Oh, this lamp is dying. America could be good. I have a question. Something very American that I love that I found out recently is not German at all. I love pretzels and beer cheese. Den Kannen Chinbau Grafen. What does that translate to? Grafen? Sorry, I'm eating a pretzel. Sorry for the chewing. A pessimist is the best. Oh boy. I'm more of an optimist myself. Well, reaching down the rabbit hole. Interesting. What's it about? For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic. Please tell me somebody knows that song. Please tell me somebody knows it. Dust, I have a degree in psychology. No way! I have a psych degree. Whack metal with a hammer. You may be back before stream ends. What are you doing? What do you mean? What does that mean? Are you going to the gym? Are you doing construction? Okay, have fun whacking something with a hammer. Literally. Okay. Yeah, I also have a psych degree. You're bending sheet metal. Oh. Oh, I got a pearl. What did it do? What did the pearl do? Did it give me money? What did it do? What did the pearl do? I have a lot of money now. That's good. Need to give him coffee? Okay. Those are turning into fat chickens. They can make us meat forever? Pessimism is the most likely cause of being raised to look at the world the best life and then seeing the real world and falling into a pessimism mindset that humans have naturally experienced your favorite experience anyway. I think that's one way that can happen. I think that's one way. I think that people can, I think it's one of those nature versus nurture things that, like, it could be how you're raised. It could be, you know, an opposite reaction to being raised optimistically, or it can be that you were raised in a more pessimistic household, or it could be a little bit of genetics. It could be nature or nurture. Yeah. But I do think that's one route. That's so cool that you're getting a psychology degree. Oh dear, not this page again. Okay, we're on page 91. I wonder if we'll finish the book. I have another one. Don't you worry, guys. I have another one. Sourface Anne. Sourface Anne, with your chin in your hand, haven't you ever been pleased? You used to complain that you had no fur coat, and now you complain of the fleece. That's cute. You're going for a doctorate. That's amazing. I don't have that. That would make my psych degree way more useful if I got a doctorate. Or even a master's. Well, my school didn't offer one. Balance of independence and protection is best for growing a child. Consistency is balance, and balance are important. Awesome. The climbers. A mountain climbing exploration took us to these distant peaks where no one's ever been before. Was it my imagination? Did I feel this mountain move? Did I hear it snore? Oh, it's a face. That's so cute. That's so cool that you're gonna get your doctorate. That's awesome. What kind of psychology are you interested in studying? Like, what is your, what's the word, thesis? What's your thesis gonna be on? What kind of psychology are you interested in? It's since I only have a bachelor's, I learned a little bit of all types of psychology. I really liked abnormal psych. I liked psychology of aging, was interesting. I also liked sociology, anthropology, which was not technically in my degree. I like those sorts of things. The more social based ones. Industrial organizational psychology was a little woof for me. A little too much data. Rockabye. Rockabye, baby, in the treetop. Don't you know treetop is no safe place to rock? And who put you up there in your cradle too? Baby, I think someone down here's got it in for you. That's silly. The little boy and the old man. Said the little boy, sometimes I drop my spoon. Said the little old man, I do that too. The little boy whispered, I wet my pants. I do that too, laughed the little old man. Said the little boy, I often cry. The old man nodded, so do I. But worst of all, said the boy, it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me. And he felt the warmth of a wrinkled old hand. I know what you mean, said the little old man. Oh my God! That's beautiful! There's no art for this one. That's beautiful. You've never seen a reading stream! Azanagi. Am I reading it right? Welcome in. That makes me happy. Because I don't know, I wanted to do something different. Yeah. And there's no category. There was a category called books with 2,000. But it was technically for a game, so I didn't pick that category. Maybe I should have. I didn't say it right. I'm so sorry. Feel free to correct me if you can spell it phonetically. Is it Is Anagi? I'm so sorry. I apologize. Marchin, you're cynic? That surprises me. You always come in here like just happy to be here. I wasn't expecting cynicism. Aizen. Oh, from Bleach. Oh, okay. I've never seen Bleach. I do watch anime, but I only got into anime like a year or so ago. So I watch a lot of new anime and like more niche stuff, and I like slice of life and comedy and those sorts of things. I've never seen Bleach. Surprise! My grandpa went to Myrtle Beach and sent us back a turtle each, and then he went to Kathmandu and mailed a real-life cockatoo. From Rio, an iguana came. A smelly goat arrived from Spain. Now he's in India, you see. My grandpa always thinks of me. That's cute. I need to apologize. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Some people get really upset when I mispronounce their name. We're reading, by the way, A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein, a collection of poetry from my childhood. So, I remember my mother reading these to me when I was a kid, but some of these are pretty astute for children. They're pretty clever. Yeah. Child psychology is your thesis, but you're still looking at other forms. Child psychology, very good. Very good. Ticklish Tom. Did you hear about Ticklish Tom? He got tickled by his mom. Sorry, blading. Wiggled and giggled and fell on the floor, laughed and rolled right out the door, then all the way to school, and then he got tickled by his friends, laughed till he fell off his stool, laughed and rolled right out of school, down the stairs, and finally stopped till he got tickled by a cop. And all the more he kept giggling, all the more the folks kept tickling. He shrieked and screamed and rolled around and laughed his way right out of town, through the country, down the road. He got tickled by a toad. Past the mountains, crossed the plain, tickled by the falling rain, tickled by the soft brown grass, tickled by the clouds that passed. Giggling, rolling on his back, he rolled on the railroad track. Rumble, rumble, whistle, roar. Tom ain't ticklish anymore. Oh my god! He died. That's really dark. Oh, we were talking about psychology because Dust said that is the degree that they are working on right now. And I remarked that I have a degree in psychology, though it is only a bachelor's. It's only a 4-year. The nail biter. Some people manicure their nails. Some people trim them neatly. Some people keep them filed down. I bite them off completely. Yes, it's a nasty habit, but before you start to scold, remember, I have never ever scratched a single soul. I guess that's true. Honestly, I have to do a nail painting hand cam because the subathon that I did last weekend, we met that goal, so I need to do that. Oh, I also need to finish setting up the poll for Scary Game. Oh my goodness, I have a lot to do. So much to do. The fly is in. The fly is in. The milk is in. The bottle is in. The fridge is in. The kitchen is in. The house is in. The town. The flea is on. The dog is on. The quilt is on. The bed is on. The carpet is on. The floor is on. The ground. The worm is under. The ground is under. The grass is under. The blanket is under. The diaper is under. The baby is under the tree. The bee is bothering. The puppy is bothering. The dog is bothering. The cat is bothering. The baby is bothering. Mama is bothering me. Cute. If I read this as a mommy ASMR, you may fall asleep. I don't know what that is. I don't have a mommy voice. And I don't do ASMR. So, I thought maybe I can fill a niche and read stories. And the non-ASMR folks might like that because they like to relax too. A psychological can of worms on this? On what? On what? On strange wind. But I'm trying to keep it cozy. Trying to keep it cozy. You won't because you don't want to sound like a hole of that. You don't want to sound like an asshole. Okay. It's up to you. People who like mommy, I say, oh, okay, yeah. It's okay. I have a feeling what 2 words. I have a feeling I know what you mean by that. Yeah. You and I both know. Let's just keep ended there. Strange wind. But everyone's welcome to like what they like. Same thing when I play gacha games. I am not attracted to the furry characters, but a lot of people are. And that's their prerogative. That's their choice. If they want to be attracted to types of characters like that. Hydrate, I will. That's up to them. Who am I to judge? Thank you. Dankeschön. Somehow I have moved to the cafe. Okay. Strange wind. What a strange wind it was today. Whistling and whirling and skirling away. Like a worried old woman with so much to say. What a strange wind it was today. What a strange wind it was today. Cool and clear from a sky so gray. And my hat stayed on, but my head blew away. What a strange wind it was today. One, two. Buckle my shoe. Buckle your own shoe. Who said that? I did. What are you doing with those silly buckles on your shoes anyway? 3, 4. Shut the door. You shut it. You opened it. 5, 6. Pick up sticks. Why should I pick them up? Do you think I'm your slave? Buckle my shoe. Shut the door. Pick up the sticks. Next thing you'll be telling me to lay them straight. But it's only a poem. 9, 10, a big fat... Oh, never mind. That one might be a little outdated. Thank you so much for the follow, Eisen. Thank you. Oh my gosh. 520. amazing. I've only been doing this for about a year next month. That's crazy. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Tusk. The walrus got braces, and that's why his face is a tangle of wires and steel. He'll sit and he'll wait till his tusks are both straight, and then think about how happy he'll feel. But meanwhile, they're ruining his meal. Thank you so much, Isaac. I think so too. I'm proud of myself. I'm working hard. I don't know why I said it like that. I have been. You know, because, like, it's a hobby for sure. I would say I'm a hobby streamer. But I'm trying to do it right. I spend a lot of time when I don't have work. I spend my free time setting stuff up, commissioning artists, and getting collabs together, getting events together, making graphics. I really enjoy doing that stuff. And I think it's paying off. Yeah. I'm trying to have fun and work hard at the same time, because I can't ever do anything without putting 100% into it. I don't know why I'm like this. Let's not psychoanalyze that. Captain Blackbeard did what? The sea is a-roaring. The seagulls, they screech. The bosun, he rants and he raves. And the whole scurvy crew says, it's true. Yes, it's true. Old Captain Blackbeard's shaved. We had buried some treasure and bodies as well, and was sailing back from the cave when he calls for boiled water and stomps down below, and gore, but he comes up shaved. There's a chickenish stubble of fish belly skin on the face once so blazing and brave, and his old faithful parrot can hardly bear it, since old Captain Blackbeard shaved. When he shouts, board and skin, sink her, it sounds like a I don't like this part. Is that bad? I don't know. This is old, so I don't know. He gets lots of laughs from the slaves, and his loud bowdy? What is that word? Thank you, Dust, for the giant hug. You sound great. You just play video games the whole day? Thanks. I try to mix it up. I play video games a lot too. Anyway, seems a little bit wrong since old Captain Blackbeard shaved. Now no one is fearing his look or his lash, or his threats are of a watery grave. Things ain't the same in this pirating game since old Blackbeard shaved. That reminds me of Our Flag Means Death. I love that show. So sad. It got canceled, I believe. I don't think they're ever gonna make another season. It was so good. So good. So wonderful. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love a good pirate show, though. I've always really liked pirates in media. I used to love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The third one is my favorite. The second one is my least favorite. And the first one is a classic. Sorry, I had to drink more water. Magic carpet. You have a magic carpet that will whiz you through the air to Spain or Maine or Africa if you just tell it where. So will you let it take you where you've never been before? Or will you buy some drapes to match and use it on your floor? Oh. Well, considering I stay inside a lot, I might do that second one. My favorite anime is One Piece then. No! Good guess. Because pirates. Because I got into anime late, I just don't have it in me to sit and watch every episode of One Piece. The first anime I ever watched, my favorites are, the first one I ever watched was Girls in Panzer, which I love. I also love Love is War, Kaguya-sama Love is War. Also, Bocchi the Rock is one of my favorites because I play guitar, and I've always had rock star dreams. So I love Bocchi the Rock, and also I'm socially awkward. And I love Laid Back Camp. It's one of my favorite slice of life animes. I love a lot of funny, silly, dumb isekai. That sort of thing. Yeah. Outside or underneath. Bob bought a $100 suit, but couldn't afford any underwear. Says he, if your outside looks real good, no one will know what's under there. Jack bought some $100 shorts, but wore a suit with rips and tears. Says he, it won't matter what people see as long as you know what's under there. Tom bought a flute and a box of crayons, some bread and cheese and a golden pear. As for his suit or underwear, he doesn't think about them much or care. Okay. Golden prayer. That's cute. Yeah, I try to do a variety of things in the truest sense, not just games. I play some gacha games, I play some cozy games, but I also do, so I'm doing a cozy week where I do just like cozy things. And yesterday I did songwriting stream. My name is Lyric because I write lyrics. That my minor in college was creative writing, so I have some experience there. Wish people just ignore the fact that One Piece is long. I know, I get that. I also don't like a lot of shonen, and One Piece seems very shonen-y to me. I'm kind of weird like that. I just don't find it very relaxing. Anyway, so, and I also do karaoke. I'm planning tomorrow to do a Lego building stream in the afternoon, and then in the evening time I'm planning on doing a karaoke stream as well. We'll see. That's my plan. We'll see if it works out that way. I might like a manga called Fuka. It's about a girl and a boy that start a band. Oh, that sounds cute. AKB49. I don't know that one either. Is that music too? I'm trying to think of, I've tried to watch other music animes, but it's not the same. Or like band animes or like girl. There was the one Yuri one that I really liked. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was on High Dive. Not the jellyfish one, because that wasn't really Yuri, but it was good too. I didn't finish that either. You would like to become mangaka and draw like Yosuke and Mura. Sorry, like Yosuke Nomura, the artist of Blue Lock. Oh, that's a cool style. I've seen Blue Lock. I've seen the art style. That's cool art style. I guess the most recent like popular anime, I watched a few episodes of Dan to Dan. I haven't finished it yet because it's just very much, and I like to watch calming things. I recently rewatched Restaurant in Another World, which was one of my favorite isekais. Well, it's not really an isekai. It's an isekai. I don't know. It's good. It's cute. It's about food. I like things about food. You said AKB49 is about boy that cross-dresses and joins a Japanese idol group. Oh, that sounds cute. I watched that one, the zombie idols. Where the girls are zombies, and it has the most crazy dub. It's all the same to a clam. Okay, let me drink some water and then we're gonna read the clam poem. I might change it up. I have some Dr. Seuss adjacent books as well. It's all the same to the clam. You may leave the clam on the ocean's floor. It's all the same to the clam. For 100,000 years or more, it's all the same to the clam. You may bury him deep in mud and muck, or carry him round to bring your luck, or use him for a hockey puck. It's all the same to the clam. You may call him Jim or Frank or Nell. It's all the same to the clam. Or make an ashtray from his shell. It's all the same to the clam. You may take him riding on the train or leave him sitting in the rain. You'll never hear the clam complain. It's all the same to the clam. Yes, the world may stop or the world may spin. It's all the same to the clam. and the sky may come a-fallen in, it's all the same to the clam. And man may sing his endless songs of wronging rights and righting wrongs, the clam just sets and gets along. It's all the same to the clam. It's true. It's all the same to the clam. I've been thinking about it the last 5 years to become one with the mentality of I'll do it later and haven't made any progress. I feel that. When I wanted to stream in 2014, before I got into anime, or I didn't even know. I mean, I guess VTubers weren't really a thing yet. But I did not know they existed until, I guess, a year ago now, maybe a couple of years ago now. But I tried streaming from my Xbox. I tried streaming Dragon Age Inquisition because it had just come out, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, this will work because it just came out and I can do like Easter eggs and complicated quests on stream. It was a dumb idea. And I was like, I can do this, and I gave up pretty quick. Didn't have the equipment, didn't have the mentality or the time, but I came back around to it, and now I've been doing it for about a year. I only took 1 week off this year, and I stream about 4 days a week, and I'm proud of myself for sticking to something, because you're right, it's really hard to make up your mind and stick to something, especially if you're going to do something for a career. My goal for this, my short-term goal, is because I have multiple jobs. I talk about it. I have multiple jobs. I would like to quit one of my part-time jobs. I have a full-time job and 2 part-time ones. I'd like to quit one of my part-time jobs. And to do that, I would like to be able to stream instead. It would also be less stress on me as well. I'm not quite there yet, but sometimes progress is still slow and steady. Slow and steady. Really, it is. And getting your mindset in the right place, too. Baby steps. Make connections. Find people who can help you get your foot in the door. Hula eel. This looks silly. Take an eel, make a loop, use him as a hula hoop. Feel him twist and twirl and spin down your ankles, round your chin. Tighter, tighter, tighter yet. Ain't a eel a lovely pet? Hey, answer when I talk to you. Don't just stand there, turning blue. This is very similar to Boa Constrictor. This is another poem. I think it's in the other book. I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying these poems a lot. They're silly. Some of them are silly. Some of them are sad. I kind of want to get one of these images tattooed. I don't know which one though. Maybe not a super crazy one. Wonderful person. But thank you. I'm just doing my part as an optimist on the internet. Seriously. I believe anyone can do something as long as you try. You just have to start. You have to start. I have a good success story of a friend of mine who, it can be hard to do a creative endeavor, right? That's why my major was psychology when I really wanted it to be writing, and my minor ended up being writing. My parents didn't think that I would be a writer. They didn't think I could do it. They thought it'd be stressful, and they didn't want me to have to move out of state, and that they didn't, it's like 1% makes it, and they didn't think I could make it. So I made that a hobby instead. I still write quite often. I mostly write songs, and I used to write a lot of short story too. But a friend of mine took a big risk and created a board game. Actually, a couple of friends of mine. They made a tower defense style card game. I think it had a board too, but it was more of a tower defense style card game. And they got it printed, they got it made, and it was successful and ended up in the local game shop. And they actually sold it, and I think they're still making money off of it. It's in the local game shops. It might actually be in more game shops around the country. I'm not sure. And then they were able to make another game. So I always thought that that was really cool that like a friend of mine, because I grew up with a lot of very creative type people. I used to do music with other people. So all those people who did music also had other creative outlets as well. And it was cool to see somebody I knew make it. Yeah. Some of the people I used to like do music with too, they found some success. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Creative endeavors can pay off. You just have to stick to it. This one's called Bored. Bored. I can't afford a skateboard. I can't afford an outboard. I can't afford a surfboard. All I can afford is a board. That's cute. You'll learn how to draw in the first original character you'll name after me? Really? I would be honored. Yeah, join my Discord. Exclamation point Discord. The link should pop up. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. What are you talking about? The board? That one was cute. Standing is stupid. Standing is stupid, crawling's a curse, skipping is silly, walking is worse, hopping is hopeless, jumping's a chore, sitting is senseless, leaning's a bore, running's ridiculous, jogging's insane. I guess I'll go upstairs and lie down again. Me. That one's so me. Standing is stupid. I agree, Shel Silverstein. Standing is stupid. Aggie, had you heard of that anime, the AKB49? Oh my gosh. That's an interesting image. Oh, I think we're almost... Oh no, we're not almost done. We're like... halfway there. We might be able to get through it tonight. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. It's just Snapchat. It does look horrifying. Yeah, it's or not a yeah. He's Martin said it's about a boy that cross dresses and joins a Japanese idol group. Speaking of idol groups, guys, I saw Baby Metal. I saw Baby Metal. I saw Baby Metal. It was so good. They're so good. They're so good. I want to be an idol now. They're idols. And the band was so good. Because I like metal and I like idols. So it's like perfect. Oh my gosh. They are incredible. I can't get over how good they were. I put a clip on Twitter. Who ordered the broiled face? Well, here you are, just as you ordered. Broiled face with butter sauce. Mashed potatoes on the sides. What do you mean you wanted me fried? That's disturbing. Next one. The man in the iron pail mask. Lighting. Okay. He's the man in the iron pail mask. He can do the most difficult task. He can duel, he can joust. He can charge, he can chase. He can climb, he can rhyme. He can wrestle and race. He'll show you his courage, but never his face, no matter how often you ask. He's the brave and the fearless, the usually tearless man in the iron pail mask. He's the boy with the bucket. Yeah, Shel Silverstein. I mean, he was friends with Johnny Cash. He was friends with Johnny Cash, so... Yep. This is Shel Silverstein. He also wrote the book The Giving Tree, which is a very sad story. I think it ends happy. Man, his illustrations are something else. It's like I want one tattooed on me. Gulu, the Gulu bird, she has no feet. She cannot walk up the street. She cannot build herself a nest. She cannot land and take a rest. Through rain and snow, through treacherous skies, she weeps forever as she flies and lays her eggs high over town and prays that they fall safely down. What? That's so messed up. Bird that can never land, so she just cries and lays eggs. You're back from getting soda and cooking. Sounds lovely. We're just reading some interesting interesting poetry. Headache. Having a tree going up out of me is often a worrisome thing. I'm twisty and thorny and branchy and bare, but wait till you see me in spring. Oh, that one's more optimistic. This one was sad. Oh boy. Wow. Hi, Mayo. Ushan Taylor dropped Mud Gals can read. Thank you. I actually can read. Ooga booga. You whack not straight, Bettel. Bettel now straight. Good job. Good job. You can help whack metal. Well, Mayo, we're reading poetry from Shel Silverstein's A Light in the Attic. A childhood favorite of mine. But the poems in this are much more interesting than I remember. How are you? How's your day? Quick trip. We've been caught by the quick digesting gink. Interesting. And now we are dodging his teeth. Okay, I guess that counts as a poem. I guess if it's your book, anything can be a poem. Oh, there's more! And now we are resting in his intestine, and now we're back out on the street. Oh, it's 4 lines, 1 stanza. That's so cute. I remember when I took poetry class in college, we had an assignment where we had to write, oh my gosh, what was it called? It's a type of poem. I believe it was called like an object poem or image poem or something. Yeah, I guess that's cute. The illustrations remind you of the ones from the book All Tomorrows. Did you mishear what? Maybe. Did I say cute? I did say cute. It is cute in a weird sort of way. But I remember making image poems where you would. It's not the same as this where each line is on one page and he drew an image. Image poem is you make the stanzas, the words into a shape. Maybe it was called a shape poem. I don't remember. You make it into a shape. Like if you're, for example, I remember we used to do workshop. So we'd workshop other people's poems. And I remember one guy did the shape of a donut. And his poem had something to do with the donut. Or you could like make it the shape of a coffin and your poem have to do with death or something. But the poetry teacher told me, or told the class, she was like, it has to, it still has to, the shape, the way the lines are laid out still has to make sense for the poem. You still have to follow the rules of poetry, but also make it a shape. So it's quite challenging because you guys might not know this, but poetry has rules. You've been good. You went to Barnes and Nobles and went to a burger place. That sounds lovely. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles a lot as a teenager. Oh my gosh. You only know one poetry and it's from DDLC. I'm not familiar. Kids getting pooped out. It is cute. It's cute. It's cute. Oh. Feel free to join the cafe. We have new recipes, Mayo. We have coconut water. Cannelli. Different breads. We have caramel popcorn now. Buffalo wings. Very excited about that one. We're making lots of money. Lots and lots of money. I'd like to see... Wait, since we have money, let's take a minute and look at the cafe before I move on to the next poem. Because there's something specific I want to do. I want to see if I can upgrade without closing. Maybe. Which will unlock new recipes. I don't think it let me put the soda machine in. Okay. We might close the shop for a minute and reopen. So I can put in, so we can get some new recipes. Let's do it. Menu highly unprocessed cheese. Stop. How does one know this? What an absolute nerd. Thanks. I took poetry classes. Oh my gosh. Marai, Suki, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Lyric, the Vinyl Angel. We're having a cozy week and I am reading a story. I was just visiting the cafe. Actually, now is the perfect time before you join the cafe. Let me do some upgrades to it real quick. We're going to put our soda maker in. One second. Welcome in though. What were you doing? What were you up to? Yeah, we're gonna close it for just a moment. Add the soda maker. And maybe unlock the broiler or the steamer as well. Steamer, broiler. Goodness. Oh, okay. Let's put these things in here. That's not what happened, Gruiki. That's not what happened. You were playing Minecraft. What are you doing in Minecraft? How's it going? I haven't played Minecraft in years. I really need to. Oh, new recipe. Oh, teokbokki? I think that was right. I don't know. I'm not very good at pronouncing things, but I try my best. I'm gonna open the cafe again in 1 sec. I just wanted to add all these new things. I think I added all the new things, right guys? Did I add the fryer? I did. Okay. So we should have some new recipes. Let's see. Oh, if we need some new ingredients on the farm here. Real quick. Chilies. Yum. I love chilies. You're doing nothing the entire time? That's fair. Isa! Oh, I didn't even see what Goose did. Oh, you know what?
Hydrate.
It's fine. Yeah. There's no feet to be had here. Okay, we're ready to open it again, and you guys should join. Okay, here we go. Open! Alright, exclamation point join to join the cafe. And then I'll go back to reading. Hi, Val! Then stretch your arms. Okay. What is bro trying to... I don't know. He's trying to order feet. Yes, welcome into the cafe. And we have new recipes. The recipes to choose from. Okay, well, we can't get steamed rice just yet. Oh, maybe we can. I don't know. Corn soup. We're missing some ingredients. We have cola. Oh my goodness. We have so many. Rainbow popsicle. Some breads. I'm not sure what's happening with the rice. Eclairs. It says not serving, but it looks like we have what we need for an eclair. I'm not sure. But yeah. And head pats get me tips. And you can also pick your character. You can do exclamation point CHAR and then type an animal and you can become that animal. Oh, welcome into the cafe. Welcome in. She's even weirder. An online cafe. This is called Not Monday Cafe. It is an idle game. That's a demo that I got early access to from the developer, and the full game actually comes out, I believe, next week. Soon. 4 days, the 23rd, I believe. The 23rd, so very soon. Alright, we're getting back into the book. As a reminder, we're reading A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. By the way, Raiders, if you need to leave, go eat, go sleep, feel free. Thank you for coming in. And it's so good to see you, Isa! And Mariah and everybody. Thank you for coming in. 1 week to add milk, Grueki. Listen, you can go find the devs on Twitter and go talk to them. I believe it's I might say it in here. Syrup something games is the dev. Hi, Spider. I will play Minecraft again someday. You don't have Twitter? Well, I'm sure they're on other places. Okay, this one is quite a long one. It's called Little Abigail and the Beautiful Pony. There was a girl named Abigail who was taking a drive through the country with her parents when she spied a beautiful, sad-eyed, gray and white pony, and next to it was a sign that said, "For sale, cheap." "Oh," said Abigail, "may I have that pony? May I please?" And her parents said, "No, you may not." And Abigail said, "But I must have that pony." And her parents said, "Well, you can't have that pony, but you can have a nice butter pecan ice cream cone when we get home." And Abigail said, "I don't want a butter pecan ice cream cone. I want that pony. I must have that pony." And her parents said, "Be quiet and stop nagging. We're not getting that pony." And Abigail began to cry and said, "If I don't get that pony, I'll die." Her parents said, "You won't die. No child has ever died for not getting a pony." And Abigail felt so bad that when they got home and she went to bed, she couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep, her heart was broken, and she did die. All because of a pony that her parents wouldn't buy. This is a good story to read to your folks when they won't buy you something you want. Oh my god. I'm live late. Yeah. It's 9 p.m. Hi, Dracones. How are you today? I sound like Abigail. Give me subs. No, I don't. I don't do that. I'm a very nice person. I'll be getting the PS5 with that poem. Yeah. I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, welcome into the cafe. We've got new items on the menu. We've got rainbow popsicles. We've got dongo, canel. An affirmation. Well, if I must read you an affirmation. There's no pizza yet, unfortunately. There's sourdough. There's here. Let's look while I get out the affirmations. At the recipes. That's on the menu. There's cola. If you'd like a cola. Sourdough. I don't know why we're out of corn soup. We're missing something. I think I might need to level up some things and some ingredients. I don't want to level up too much because I'm going to lose my progress when the full game comes out. But I really like it. An affirmation is a phrase. Usually an affirmation is supposed to be a phrase that you say to yourself that it's actually a part of cognitive behavior therapy. Back to my psychology degree. And if you say it enough, you end up believing it. And that's what affirmations are for. This is more of a positive quote than an affirmation, to be honest. Okay, Gricky, your positive quote / affirmation is: "Gratitude can transform ordinary common days into Thanksgivings," by William Arthur Ward. Gratitude can transform ordinary common days into Thanksgivings. That's your affirmation. No, cognitive behavior therapy. Listen when I speak. Listen when I speak. Listen when I speak. Or don't. Hiccup cure. Oh, this one looks cute. Hic. 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 Want to cure your hiccups quick? Stick out your tongue and bite your lip. Hold your breath and shake one hip. Pull back your left foot and kick up. Now you see you've cured your hiccup. Nothing much to it. Don't you feel swell? Hic. Oh well. My dad swears, he did this just the other day. He swears he has a cure to hiccups every time he does like this thing where he goes to his Zen mode and he just controls his breathing and boom, no hiccups. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can you give me an affirmation that will make me turn Super Saiyan? Did you request one? It's a channel point redeem. Those artworks look so creepy. He has a very interesting art style. I was saying you're good. You're good. It's out of stock. You just need to wait a minute. It's on a cooldown. It should be back. It's a cooldown. She'll be back. 10 seconds. The painter. I'm the man who paints. Oh, there it is. Okay, before I read the painter, let's do another one. You said you wanted to make you Super Saiyan? I don't know. We'll do our best. Okay, alright, okay, let's see. Let's hope it's a good one. And a stupid hat. Thank you so much. This is the new one. That's not a very positive one. I didn't like that one. Let me find a more positive one. Okay. Keep focused on who and what are most important in your life. Making a life is more important than making a living. Yeah, like I said, these aren't really affirmations. They're more of... They remind me of like fortune cookie fortunes. Making a life is more important than making a living. Keep focused on who and what are most important in your life. That's good. That's very I like that one. You're saving to 5k channel points? What are you trying to get? I don't remember what that is. Is it bald? Oh. Your favorite. Cure to hiccups is show a price of the gas. Goku became a Super Saiyan after watching Krillin die, so focusing on what's important is true. Could be. Could be. Man, I haven't watched Dragon Ball since I was a kid. Okay, the painter. I'm the man who paints the stripes upon the zebras, and I also paint the warts upon the toad. And with this brush and pot, I give leopards lovely spots and add some color to the chipmunk's coat. I paint the flaming red on Robin's red breast. I pour the blue on the bluegills by the shore. And when the fireflies dim, I splash silver paint on him, and he shines more brightly than he did before. Jack Frost, he's just a part-time working fella, touching up the leaves and trees and things. He's famouser than me, but happier than he, 'cause I paint the ones that runs and flies and sings. That's cute. You know what's interesting? When I took poetry, my poetry professor was very adamant that like it's important to know the rules of poetry so that you know how to break them. And I feel like Shel Silverstein does that a lot. Like he made up a word, famouser, but it works for him. It works for him. This looks interesting. Okay, nobody. Oh, there's an ad in 3 minutes. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. Nobody picks me peaches and pears. Nobody offers me candies and cokes. Nobody listens and laughs at my jokes. Nobody helps when I get in a fight. Nobody does all my homework at night. Nobody misses me. Nobody cries. Nobody thinks I'm a wonderful guy. So if you ask me who's my best friend, in a whiz, I'll stand up and tell you that nobody is. But yesterday night, I got quite a scare and woke up and nobody just wasn't there. I called out and reached out for nobody's hand in the darkness where nobody usually stands, and I poked through the house in each cranny and nook, but I found somebody each place that I looked. I searched till I'm tired, and now with the dawn, there's no doubt about it, nobody's gone. That's interesting. That's an interesting visual. Sounds about like me. I think that the joke was that nobody is a person? Was a person? I don't know. Could be. It could be either. Focus on giving me money. Why you, Mail? What do you need money for? What are you saving up for? Alright, I think I can finish this one in 1 minute before the ad break. Zebra question. I asked the zebra, are you black with white stripes or white with black stripes? And the zebra asked me, are you good with bad habits or are you bad with good habits? Are you quite noisy with quiet times? Are you quiet with noisy times? Are you happy on some sad days or are you sad with some happy days? Are you neat with some sloppy ways? Are you sloppy with some neat ways? On and on and on and on and on and on he went. I never thought I'd ask a zebra about his stripes again. Okay, that's page 125. You need more for Shantae stuff. Maybe me too, but I'll give you this. You got Competent reading skills, unlike me. Thank you. And you know what? I thought that reading wasn't a skill. But last time I did one of these streams, somebody said it is. And I appreciate that. Let's check out the cafe. I feel like we need to maybe like upgrade the ingredients or something. Like we should have more recipes unlocked. Oh, I don't know if I want to give the mole 50 milk. Oh, I guess I did. Well, I don't feel like we have enough milk to be giving the mole that much milk. Alright, there's going to be an ad, guys. I'm going to take a break with you and just work on the cafe and eat a snack. I'll see you in a bit. You finished replaying Outer Worlds? You surprised how many people didn't play the DLC? There's DLC! Do you mean Outer Worlds or Outer Wilds? There's DLC for Outer Worlds? I didn't even know there was. Didn't even know there was. I think it's because it wasn't included in Game Pass, maybe, Martian. Martian, what's the DLC about? Well, I'm glad your ads didn't have people making out again. Yeah, I took a break as well, so nobody has to subscribe, Dracones. I appreciate it. No pressure to subscribe. And before I was having 1 minute ads every like 20 minutes or something, and it was ridiculous. I think it's better to have the longer ad breaks. Yeah, some advice I got, and I think it's a good advice, so I'm gonna stick with that way for now. Oh boy, where was I? Okay. The sword swallower. I know y'all are joking. I know, you guys. I know, guys. I know. I just want you to know. I just want to make sure you guys know I have good intentions. It's morning. You'll be taking your 3 a.m. vampire sleep. Oh my goodness. You stayed up so late. Well, thank you for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Good night. Okay. The sword swallower. The great sword swallower Solomar. He wears no ties or no collars. He leans back, opens up his mouth, and gulp. His sword he swallers. I guess he finds it fun to feel that steel down in his belly. It's fine for he, but as for me, I'll take some bread and jelly. I agree. Really, you got some sleep really late? Yeah. I have a pretty normal sleep schedule. But I wake up early. I'm incapable of sleeping in. So I have to get to bed by 11. If I don't get to bed by 11, I'm ruined because I won't get extra sleep. I just can't sleep in. Even if I'm not working early the next morning, I just can't. My body won't let me. Arrows. I shot an arrow towards the sky. It hit a white cloud floating by. The cloud fell dying to the shore. I don't shoot arrows anymore. That's really sad. Maybe it wasn't a cloud. Get anywhere from 10 to 1. That's crazy. You gotta regulate that sleep schedule. It's better for your health and your mental health. You're able to sleep in before, but not anymore. You always wake up at 6 a.m. because eternal clocks are really nice. Same! But I wake up at 7 a.m. The toad and the kangaroos. Said the toad to the kangaroo, I can hop and so can you. So if we marry, we'll have a child who can jump a mountain or hop a mile. And then we can call it Toadaroo, said the hopeful toad to the kangaroo. Said the kangaroo, my dear, what a perfectly lovely idea. I would most gladly marry you, but as far as having a toadaroo, I'd rather we called it a kangaroo, said the kangaroo to the frowning toad. So they argued but couldn't agree on Orangatoo or Kangaree, and finally the toad said, I don't give a dang if it's rude to code or toad a king. I really don't feel like marrying you. Fine, said the kangaroo, and the toad had no more to say, and the kangaroo just hopped away, and they never married or had a child that could jump a mountain or hop a mile. What a loss, what a shame, just because they couldn't agree on a name. That one's cute. Wake up from your work is at 7 a.m. So is mine. Right now, because I have different works. Right now I can wake up at 7. But yeah, over other times I wake up at 5:30 a.m. to get to work by 7. Wake up from 10 to 1 after going to sleep at like 4 a.m. is pretty reasonable. But I couldn't. That's the thing, I couldn't. I wouldn't wake up at 10 to 1. I would wake up at 7 a.m. even if I went to bed at 4 a.m. That's what I'm trying to say. Last job sleep schedule was destroyed. Oh boy. Play ball. Okay, let's play ball. I think we have everyone we need. I'll be the strong-arm pitcher who can throw with blinding speed, and Pete will be the catcher who squats low and pounds his mitt, and Mike will be the home run king who snarls and waits to hit one loud and long and hard and high way out beyond the wall. So let's get start. What? Oh yes, you can be the ball. That's cute. L sleeping from lyric. Okay. Friendship. I've discovered a way to stay friends forever. There's really nothing to it. I simply tell you what to do, and you do it. I've had friends like that. You have stuff to do for tomorrow, so you'll lurk. Enjoy a lurk. Spoiler, you have Bluetooth headphones. Oh, nice. Lurk. Thank you. Examination. I went to the doctor. He reached down my throat. He pulled out a shoe and a little toy boat and pulled out a skate and a bicycle seat that said, be more careful about what you eat. Poemsicle. If you add sickle to your pop, would he become a popsicle? Would a mop become a mopsicle? Would a cop become a copsicle? Would a chop become a chopsicle? Would a drop become a dropsicle? Would a hop become a hopsicle? I guess it's time to stop sickle. Or is it time sickle to stop sickle? Hey sickle, I can't stop sickle. Oh sickle, my sickle, will sickle, icicle, have sickle, toe sickle, talk sickle, like sickle, this sickle, forever sickle, sickle? That's one of my favorites. Isn't that a cursed image? That's one of my favorites. To get it? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness, I can't read Dill. Oh, thank you for typing in chat. DeLonger. Oh my goodness, what a name. Can I call you Dill? Hey Dill. They are limericks. A lot of these are limericks. I'm so happy you knew that. Thank you for knowing that. Because the last time I talked about it, no one knew what a limerick was. But you know what a limerick is. It's a name only a poet can have for sure, for sure. That also sounds like a poet joke. Longfellow. Longfellow was a poet. And my mom always says, how does it go? I'm not a poet, but my feet show it because they're Longfellows. Something like that. What is your name, my guy? Very popular in English poetry. Yes. Some of these are limericks, some of these are not, and some of these like have stanzas that are limericks. Do you prefer other structures? Well, the thing that I noticed with Shel Silverstein, if there's a bunch of limericks in a row, they get a little obnoxious, a little long-winded. But I do like the structure of a limerick. It's very sing-songy. It's fun. Sentences. A mouth was talking to a nose and an eye. A passing, listening ear said, "Pardon me, but you spoke so loud I couldn't help but overhear." But the mouth just closed and the nose turned up and the eye just looked away, and the ear with nothing more to hear went sadly on its way. Also, his illustrations are interesting. Poetry, absolute nerds. Poetry's great. Poetry's great. It was my favorite 2 classes in college. I took 2 years of poetry. I had the same poetry professor, and she was so happy I came back. And if you guys remember the deep lyric lore, I wrote my first poem when I was 11, and it actually got published. Some people create their own structures, like Emily Dickinson. I was just talking about that, Dill. I was talking about how my poetry professor used to say, you got to know the rules of poetry so you can break them effectively. You can only break the rules if you know the rules first. I know that seems silly, but it makes sense. I will never show y'all that poem. I will never show it to you. I will never show it to you. Hinges! If we had hinges on our heads, there would be no sin, because we could take the bad stuff out and leave the good stuff in. That's cute. Fear. No. No. Maybe someday I'll tell you the title of it. You usually borrow structures from Spanish since it's your native language. Oh, that's so cool. What's a typical poetry structure in Spanish? Does it follow a particular rhyme scheme? Particular format of stanzas? I'm so fascinated by this. I've never thought about that. Fear. Barnabas Browning was scared of drowning, so he never would swim or get on a boat or take a bath or cross a moat. He just sat day and night with his door locked tight and the windows nailed down, shaking with fear that a wave might appear, and cried so many tears that they filled up the room and he drowned. Damn. Oh my goodness. What is that? That is not crying. I see what it's called. Why is that legal on Twitch? I have crying emotes. I have a crying emote. If you subscribe to me. I have a crying emote. That one's not crying. That's me saying I have one of those. It's here. We've got no money. Well, maybe someday. I used to write poetry. I actually typically write songs. I write song lyrics, hence the name Lyric Weaver. I weave lyrics. But I do occasionally write poetry. I used to write my minor's in creative writing, and when I was in school I wrote a lot of short story. I actually used to hate well, maybe someday, I don't know, poetry is very, I was writing songs the other day, which is pretty vulnerable, or just, when was that, yesterday? No, Tuesday. I did a songwriting stream, but poetry is much more vulnerable, I feel like. I also I used to hate flash fiction, but when I started writing it in college, I really I don't know if you know what flash fiction is. It's fiction shorter than a page, or about a page long. You have to have a whole story, start, middle, and end on one page. Yeah, songs of poetry are, yes, and that's what I used to. My poetry professor, she would say that, you know, she could tell that I was a songwriter because I wrote poems a little bit differently. Also, when I wrote poetry a lot, I was trying to get out of the habit of rhyming, but when I write songs, I really like rhyming, but you don't have to rhyme the whole thing when you're writing songs, but rhyming is good because it helps people remember the words. Okay, we'll read a few more and then I think I'll raid out for the evening. Heard of flash fiction? Yeah, it's interesting. Twistable, turnable man. He's the twistable, turnable, squeezable, pullable, stretchable, foldable man. He can crawl in your pocket or fit in your locket or screw himself into a 20-volt socket or stretch himself up to the steeple or taller or squeeze himself into a thimble or smaller. Yes, he can. Of course he can. He's a twistable, turnable, squeezable, pullable, stretchable, shrinkable man. And he lives a passable life with a squeezable, lovable, kissable, huggable, pullable, tuggable wife. They have 2 twistable kids who bend up the way that they did, and they turn and they stretch as much as they can for this bendable, foldable, do what you're toldable, easily moldable, buy what you're soldable, washable, mendable, highly dependable, buyable, saleable, always available, bounceable, shakeable, almost unbreakable, twistable, turnable man. That one's cute and a little deranged, but cute. You've heard of this book before. A friend used to spend a lot of time of short poems with images. Okay, this is Shel Silverstein, A Light in the Attic. I have the other collection, Where the Sidewalk Ends. I have that collection as well, and I'll start in on that one next time probably. And then I need new material. So what I did before, which was not a good idea, is I recovered an old book of short story from college, which ended up, every single one of those ended up being super raunchy, which, okay, edgy, you're in college, you can read raunchy short story, but why was every single one like that or supremely depressing? I don't know. Somebody, that guy that was getting attacked by the oh my gosh. Well, he's the bendable man. Batty! The baby bat screamed out in fright. Turn on the dark, I'm afraid of the light. Oh, does this count as a poem? More of an illustration. Unions for children's rights. UCR. Strike, strike for children's rights. Longer weekends, shorter school hours, higher allowances, less baths and showers, no Brussels sprouts, more root beer, and 17 summer vacations a year. If you Ready to strike, line up right here. Actually, that is a poem. Very cute. I love the format of that. That was so creative. Oh. Okay, hold on. We'll get to that one in a second. I'm interested to see if that's actually ASL because I know ASL. Hitting. Use a log to hit a hog. Use a twig to hit a pig. Use a brake to hit a snake. Use a swatter to hit an otter. Use a ski to hit a bee. Use a feather when you hit me. Oh, that's cute. Use a feather when you hit me. Recommend a poem. It's Sarah Tisdale. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I love poetry. I need to get back into writing poetry for sure. Catching. I tried to catch a cold as he went running past on a damp, chilly afternoon in autumn. I tried to catch a cold, but he skittered by so fast that I missed him. But I'm glad to hear that you caught him. Deaf Donald. Okay, interesting. Deaf Donald met Taki soon, but I love you. That's I love you in ASL. Everyone knows that one, I feel like, so I love you was all he could do. And Sue said, Donald, I sure do like you, but I love you was all he could do. And Sue asked Donald, do you like me too? But I love you was all he could do. Goodbye then, Donald, I'm leaving you. But I love you was all he could do. And she left forever, so she never knew that I love you means I love you. Captain Underpants. That's a throwback. I don't know about that. I was going to read Twilight, but the book series, man, I had the whole book series, and I don't know how much it's going to be if I rebuy all the books again, and I really don't want to buy a physical copy of the Twilight series again. I'm scared. Maybe I can get, like, one book that has all the books in it. That would be a really big book, though. Have fun. It's safe to swim in Primrose Park. I guarantee there are no sharks. It's true, but there's a squid there. That's cute. And a little deranged. I like it. Very thought-provoking. These are for children, technically, but oh, this one's crazy. I remember this one. Dog's Day. Not this one. This one. They could have sung me just one song to kind of sort of celebrate, or left a present on the lawn, a juicy bone, a piece of steak, and set just a candle on this lump of dog food on my plate. But no one cares when a dog was born, and this ain't much of a birthday cake. Aw, poor dog. It could take 60 to 100 for the whole set. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll read them online or something. That's so sad. I had all the books and I think I got rid of them. Children's poetry is probably the hardest to write. I agree. It is hard to write. Dr. Seuss doesn't count. I mean, Dr. Seuss is Dr. Seuss. He was clever, but you know. I still don't know if it's true, the whole thing that, like, oh, his buddy bet him like $100 or something that he couldn't write a whole book that rhymes. I don't know. It must be true. Or maybe it's not. Skin Stealer. Oh god. This evening I unzipped my skin and carefully unscrewed my head, exactly as I always do when I prepare myself for bed. And when I slept, a cuckoo came as naked as could be and put on the skin and screwed on the head that once belonged to me. Now wearing my feet, he runs through the street in the most disgraceful way, doing things and saying things I never do or say, tickling children and kicking the men, dancing the ladies away. So if he makes your bright eyes cry or makes your poor head spin, the scoundrel you see is not really me. He's the cuckoo who's wearing my skin. Okay, I guess it's more silly. Most people who write for children aren't usually taken seriously, don't pay attention. People don't pay attention to Tolkien's poetry. I didn't know Tolkien wrote poetry. I'll have to look at it. I know! There's some really good children writers out there. I agree. Take them seriously. Take children's book authors seriously. Who looks like they know what insulation tastes like? That guy? Probably. Ladies first. Pamela Purse yelled ladies first, pushing in front of the ice cream line. Pamela Purse yelled ladies first, grabbing the ketchup at dinner time, climbing on the morning bus She'd shove right by all of us, and there'd be a tiff or a fight or a fuss when Pamela Purse rolls ladies first. Pamela Purse screamed ladies first when we went on our drunkle trip. Pamela Purse said her thirst was worse and guzzled our water every sip. When we got grabbed by that wild savage band who tied us together and made us all stand in a long line in front of the king of the land, a cannibal known as Fry 'em Up Dan, who sat on his throne in a bib so grand with a lick on his lips and a fork in his hand as he tried to decide who'd be first in the pan, from the back of the line in that shrill voice of hers yelled Pamela Purse, yelled ladies first. You're referring to me? Yeah, bye! Bye, Dill. Thanks for hanging out. What an insightful conversation with someone with such an out-of-pocket username. That might have been one of my most favorite. That might have been one of my most favorite Twitch interactions. That is so funny. Frozen dream. I'll take the dream I had last night and put it in my freezer, so someday long and far away when I'm an old gray geezer, I take it out and thaw it out, this lovely dream I've frozen, and boil it up and sit me down and dip my old cold toes in. Oh, that's kind of cute. The image is not, but... The Lost Cat. The guy had top 3 usernames for sure. Number 2 being Mayo Man for sure. Lost Cat. We can't find the cat. We don't know where she's at. Where did she go? Does anyone know? Let's ask this walking hat. I'm having trouble stopping. It's just... Okay, two more. And then we're going to raid... I'm thinking of raiding Likely Latte to keep with the cozy vibes. I don't know if she's doing cozy or gacha tonight, but... Oh, dear. God's wheel. God says to me with a kind of smile, "Hey, how would you like to be God a while? Steer the world?" "Okay," says I. "I'll give it a try. Where do I set? How much do I get? What time is lunch? When can I quit? Give me back that wheel," says God. "I don't think you're quite ready yet." Shadow race. Every time I've raced my shadow when the sun was at my back, it always ran ahead of me, always got the best of me. And every time I've raced my shadow when my face was towards the sun, I won. That's cute. Okay, there's like maybe 20 more in this one. I don't think I'm gonna get to all of them right now. We will do this again sometime. And I haven't even touched the second book. I'm glad you guys like this and aren't bored. Where the sidewalk ends. We haven't even touched where the sidewalk ends, which is arguably better. I think it's slightly more recent. Whoa! Gruicki! Is Gruicki here? Check it out. Gruicki, are you here? Did you leave? It's his favorite thing. I just have the 2 collections. I'll have to get some more books though. Cover them dogs! Feed for free! Feed for free! I guess back in this day and age. Yeah, he plays guitar. He wrote Johnny Cash's song "A Boy Named Sue." Cover them dogs. Alright. Never do feed for free. Listen, back in the day, they didn't know. I have crumbs on my microphone filter, so I'm trying to get them off without being loud and annoying. Yeah, you guys can hear that for sure. Sorry. Alright, y'all. Let's go. Let's be say bye-bye to YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. Dude, that took a lot out of my voice. And I have to do karaoke tomorrow and stream Legos tomorrow. Oof.